Happy Friday. What's happening? Josh, Robbie, Kevin L. Poor Possum Speed Shop. What's going on, guys? Torp, what's happening?
Hey everyone.
Take a sip. Let's get the party started. I hope everybody had a fun week. We did all right. I think we had a pretty good week. I'm glad the work week's over. I'm tired. Let's see. What we got going on? Anybody got anything cool to tell me this week before we get into the other stuff? We did. We started on the passenger side of the Nova. We got that going. Honey, are you having a problem?
Yeah, the chart's not working again.
What's happening with that? That's hey. What's going on, Al? How you doing, buddy? Randy Ryan, what's going on? Out of Order Garage is here. Tim Windsor made it. What's happening, buddy? Ooh, a little warm. I was a little chilly.
Bring his bed over.
What?
Bring his bed over.
I gotta bring the puppy's bed over. Oh, let's see there. There you go, buddy. Get on there so you can be with mommy and daddy. There you go. Spray bomb, what's happening, Larry? How you doing? Hey, Junker Clunker made it. What's going on? David Sulloway, what's happening, man?
Hey Spray Bomb. Hey Randy.
We're supposed to get 4 to 6 inches tonight, Randy. What'd you say, honey? Starts at midnight, 1 o'clock?
10.
10. Okay, so
Hey Big John, Paul White, Robbie,
Paul White.
PPSS, Kevin L. Tim Windsor, how much snow are you supposed to get? 1.
I already know that, Rick, and I was going to fix it last week, and Kim said, leave it. Why do you like it 2 minutes slow, hon? You said 2 minutes slower.
Because when I'm on my call.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel.
Kim works from home, and she doesn't want it ringing 10 times when she's on her call for work. So we have to leave it a couple minutes slow. But I didn't know that.
Hey Chaz.
Yo, Chaz, what's going on, man? We finally got started back up on Nova. I took about a week off of everything, but this week we started back in on that pretty good. I'm happy with the shape of the passenger side rocker. I'm hoping I don't have to use the whole thing. Maybe just the front third. We'll see.
Ooh, Tim Windsor's supposed to get 3 to 7.
We're right with them then, right on 4 to 6. You said, right?
Mm-hmm. I thought they were supposed to get less snow down in Delaware, though.
They're all over the place with that. I couldn't believe it when I saw their weather report because, I mean, the sky was blue today, not no wind, nothing. And now all of a sudden, temperature drop, and here it comes.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, buddy?
Junker Clunker's looking to get to 2,000.
All right, buddy. I hope it works out for you.
He's at 1899.
That's pretty good. Yo, Don, what's happening, brother?
I'm with you, Tim.
I don't want any either. But I told Kim, how much is it going to affect us? Let's just stay home tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe got to go out and clear the walkway or something. That's about it. Keep the area cleared for the puppy here. You got to get him a bigger bed for over here. Look at him.
He's fine. Good, Daniel. How are you doing? I'm a half Irish, too. 1.
Yeah, you're right, Don. It's not going to stay long. It's going to come and it's going to go.
Oh, there's a swap meet in Springfield tomorrow. Are you going, Randy? No, he's my old man dog. We just call him a puppy.
He'll always be a puppy to us.
He wasn't a puppy when we got him.
Well, he was to me.
That's because I moved all the way over here, Torp. He still hasn't fixed the microphone.
Well, how do you know it isn't working this time? Maybe it wasn't plugged in the whole way last time.
You're a dork.
It might be working. I'm a dork.
That's right, Tim. It's just going to make everything sloppy and muddy. Just when it all dried out, it's going to be sloppy and muddy again.
And my yard's still not dried out from that rainstorm. I got the gasser out just in time last week. I figured it was going to rain that night, and sure enough, there was a lake in our backyard. It rained so hard, so we just in the nick of time got it out and got to take it out for a couple of miles. Took it. Kim said, "You said you were going around the block." You know, I was around the block to me. What would you say that is on about a 6 mile trip, 5-6 mile trip? 5-6 mile trip around. She's like, I thought you meant around the neighborhood. Well, you can't get out of second gear in the neighborhood.
Probably we missed you last week.
Yeah, buddy.
I think they put Brian down here too, didn't they? Didn't they put Brian down here?
Down by the bridge, for the train trestle before you head into Chester, they had a lot of salt down this morning.
Hey, Jesus.
The only time
El Gordo Racing.
Yo.
El Gordo. You gotta roll your R's when you say Gordo. Don't try
it. I don't know that I can do that. So I'm hoping to get that rocker repaired tomorrow. I got about half the video made for that, so it's rolling along pretty good.
Hey, super bad gasser.
Yo, super bad. What's happening, man?
Super bad.
Super bad. I got a super bad gasser too.
Says you.
Says who?
You.
Oh, I don't know. A couple other people seem to like it pretty good too, huh?
The Nova's cool.
Huh?
The Nova's cool.
Maybe to you.
You know what was cool? That Bronco you showed me.
Yeah, I found I showed one. Kim likes the Bronco too, and I found one. It's in New York. It's pretty cool, and it has that new color Bronco for the 2023. It's painted and all, but and I guess the cosmetics are updated, but the drive line and everything's stock, and it's got like 140,000 miles on it. But he wants like 15 grand for it. Not to say it's not worth it because of the cosmetic work the guy did, but gonna try to fix him up on.
Hey, Gordon.
Yeah. This is a Bronco too, Chaz. It's the smaller one from the 80s. Kim's always liked those. Well, I'd have to go see it before I even made an offer, Robbie. I mean, looking at it on the internet's one thing. You get there, I don't know. I might have I don't know where my phone is. When I get up to get my second beer, remind me, and I'll grab my phone. It's over there, and I'll show you guys the picture of it. But it's not a bad truck.
It's nice. It's very nice.
There's some nice Blazers around here, Randy. That there's a 72 that it shows up at the car show every year. It's like a light green and it's got the plaid seats. It's a really nice truck, but I don't know. Something like that, you got to have inside all the time. If I'm going to get something, I got to get something I can put outside. I'm running out I have no room in my shop right now. So.
Hey, Becky's here.
Yo, Becky, how you doing? Have a sip, or whatever it is that you guys like to do.
Becky, tonight's my night. My niece is having a baby. She's in the hospital. I'm gonna be my great aunt.
Yeah, you're gonna have your first grand niece. Yeah.
Niece.
Well, trying to say, is it grand niece? Is that what it is?
Great niece.
Great niece. Great. That's what it is. Not grand. Great. So we'll see. It's kind of exciting. It's like the hospitals isn't like it used to be, where the whole family could go or anything. What did your mom say, that only the father can be in there right now?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tony G.
They're pretty strict about it now. Yo, Tony, what's going on?
They don't know if it's a boy or girl. She didn't want to find out, so we have to wait.
Yeah, she didn't want to know either. She wanted it to be a surprise.
Uh-oh, Tony's got more snow too. I like when they're like 2 or 3. That's when they're fun.
When they're infants, they're just kind of there. Yeah, Kim's, once they're 2 or 3 and they start talking and developing personalities, they're a lot more fun then.
Probably Aunt Kimmy. I don't know. That's what my nieces all call me, Aunt Kimmy.
Big job called you Auntie.
Auntie Kim. What's one saying? Great Aunt Kimmy. Auntie Kimmy.
Every time my phone rings and they say get down here to the hospital, the mother's having a baby.
And the
Dad needs to be here. Oh my. Sounds like one's been on the Maury Povich show.
He's going to Kevin's going to Daryl's Starboard car show tomorrow.
Cool.
That's really cool.
I guess they'll start popping up around here pretty soon, maybe another month.
Uh-oh. Randy had his grandkids and it was not a good time this weekend.
Oh no. Everybody's sick.
He just said thank you for the stickers.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
You should probably thank Randy, right? Randy?
Yeah, Randy gave you those, Jesus. Tony, did you get yours?
Uh-oh, Don's Camara's coming next week.
That's what I was just about to ask him. Are you going up there, Don, or are you just having it delivered?
What was that car Chaz had up on his?
Oh, the 50 Merc. I guess that was his buddy's dad's. I guess he's
John
going to
Paul.
work on it and get it running for him.
That's a pretty cool car.
Yeah, 4-door suicide doors. Yeah, Mercury's they're good cars.
He's getting it chipped in an enclosed trailer to his front door. Nice.
Now that's a low mileage, right, Don? What'd you say it was like? Is it 92? Is that what you said it was? I'm trying to remember. I could have swore it was like 90 or 96, right? Was it? No, I can't remember. Now you're gonna have to tell me. Don't take offense. I can't remember what I did last week. Hey, winging it, Tracy. What's up, man? Look, Don's keeping me in suspense. I can't remember. 64,000 mile, clean Carfax, 96. That's what it was. 96, 6-speed. Very nice. Okay. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on Randy's 69. Hey, Two Babe, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in, man. I'm sorry, Becky. Becky said she's had 2 ads.
I don't know. Every time I get an ad, every time an ad pops up, I think it screws up my. Who's your last chat on there?
Big Job just said hello to
See,
Two
I
Babe.
gotta go out and go back in because it messes up to my chat.
Well, that's not right. You shouldn't be doing that. Man, it ain't bad, buddy. Everything's going pretty good. Like I said, tomorrow's going to be, sounds like a shop day because Kim and I aren't going anywhere, especially if there's snow on the ground. We're just going to stay home.
Nothing make you take me somewhere.
You're not going to. You're the one that doesn't want to go anywhere. I stopped at the market after work today to get stuff for the dogs because Kim didn't want to go out tomorrow.
Uh-oh. Josh's wife got laid off. No toys coming for him. Hey, Henry.
Who got laid off?
Josh's wife.
Oh man, I'm sorry, Josh. It seems like you guys are having a lot of work stuff going on the last year.
Becky's got to go to the coast to pick up her grandson tomorrow.
Okay.
One.
I never want to hear that kind of stuff. Everybody's what's the matter?
Bring it down.
Oh,
Trying to get him to lay on the bigger bed.
how's that?
That's good.
Seems like everything's kind of turbulent right now with work and all.
I'll be on the couch between my two dogs. He can be in the garage where it's cold and windy.
It's not windy in the garage. I'll just keep the door shut. You see the size of that nest, that mouse nest that was in the rocker? Oh my goodness, man! I was like being real careful. I used the grinder to open it up and look at it because you don't know what's hidden in there. And sure, I look back and I'm like, holy cow! And it just kept coming, and I couldn't get it all. I had to get a stick and pull it out because it was like packed in there. I was afraid there was a live one in there, but there was no mice in there. That was an old nest. It was just, it's pretty far back in there. It really was. I guess they went in the front home, went back to where it was nice and dry.
In a little condo.
Out of trampoline frames and some HD tarps, heavy duty tarps. I not going to be doing that. What's the matter, hon? Hey, man, that sounds good, Don. Randy got a heck of a deal on his. What'd you say you got that for? $6,000, Randy? Something like that? I think he said 6. Was it 6 or 9? My memory's not doing good this week. I messed up somebody's bed, Robbie. But
Ben, don't you remember that song by Michael Jackson, Ben? It was about the pet rat.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know that kind of stuff, honey. I'm not a pop culture kind of person. You got to be the one. See, you knew. That's good enough. You were able to explain to me it was a song
I
about
explain to you all the time.
Huh?
I explain to you all
Well,
the
I
time.
need you for that. I mean,
I haven't seen Turlo, too, babe. I hope he's all right.
okay, Randy. I knew it was. I thought you said 6. I wasn't sure. It's like I was shocked because you can't get nothing that nice around here for that.
I can't sing that one, Robbie. I didn't know that song that well.
He's typing it. You got a friend in Ben.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, David. I'm not looking at it. I'm about 6 months away from starting to examine for the next project. I want to get the Nova where it needs to be, and I want to get my car painted. I entered the contest. I don't know if you know that guy does all the shorts, Bondo Billy. He has a contest right now to get your car painted by the Master Pro, and I was like, yeah, man, I'll try it. The guy's really good, so I'll let him paint my 55 if I win the contest. We'll see. Any of you guys watch him, the Bondo Billy stuff? He shows up on all my stuff. I watch him. It's not. He had to go to one of his shorts and comment 9 days in a row, and today was my ninth day. So we'll see. We'll see
Oh my
what
gosh,
comes
Josh
next.
is at 5 ads. Big Jobs had 3.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna. I guess if I click conservative, maybe that I don't. That's not right. It's not supposed to be like that. I apologize. I didn't. It's not like I set it up for anything. They won't let you advance the page on lives no more until you choose the thing. Yeah, see, big time. It's all getting crazy. So he does. I know you like one. I know you like lives and stuff. Bondo Billy does lives. They're pretty good. I watch. It's just that sometimes they're too late, and I'm already in bed. But I try to catch them once in a
Yeah,
while.
what time are you going to bed?
Huh?
What time are you going to bed?
Kim's always making fun of me because I go to bed early. She said I go to bed at a child's hour. I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Okay, on a weekday work day, I'm in bed at 9 o'clock.
Wait a minute.
But tell everybody what time I'm out of bed in the morning.
Okay, so am I.
No, rarely. I'm out of bed between 3 and 3:15 in the morning usually.
Who's the one who wakes you up?
Not every time.
Anyway, what
Between
time did you
3 and
fall asleep
3:15,
in your
Randy.
chair?
Huh?
What time did you fall asleep in your chair?
8 o'clock. Sometimes I fall asleep in my chair.
You
guys know the deal. You guys are the same age as me.
I was like, Brian, go to bed. Brian.
When you're a guy and you work for a living and you're in your 50s, as soon as you sit in your chair in the living room,
What did you do in your chair?
I fell asleep.
No, it sounded like you said you did something other than sit.
Oh, I sit in my chair. It is. But I leave here. I like to have at least an hour.
Hi, Josh.
Take it easy, Josh. Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry about all the commercials, man. I try to be up between 3 and 3:15. I'm usually out the door by 4:30, 4:35. I try to be at work and clocked in by 5. But I like to have an hour and a half in my house. I need a half hour, for bathroom stuff and relax in my chair and have some breakfast. I don't like to rush. I like to take my time.
Hi, Becky.
Enjoy my house for an hour before I have to go to work.
No, the other night you were asleep in your chair, and I thought if I actually had you a little worried, I had to go over and shake you before you woke up.
What, you thought I died in my chair?
Maybe.
Big Job says his recliner doesn't snore. I haven't been going to the gym in a while, Larry. I probably should get back to it, but I was going over there. But I had to go twice a day just to get my blood sugar down, and I got burned out. I got burned out. Going there at 4 in the morning, and you couldn't go on Mondays because they didn't open until 6 on Mondays, but it was crazy. And then you got to compete with everybody that makes the January promise to themselves, and then they're out of there by February.
Chaz said, the art of sleeping in a chair. Be old, sit in a chair.
Yeah, that's it. It's true.
Don said the chair doesn't put him to sleep. The heating blanket does.
That's just it. It's like, yeah, I try to make the Novas as fun for myself as I can too, babe. I don't want it to be a job. And certain stuff it's a taxing job. It's like the rust stuff is a pain in the butt, but I got to get through it to get to the fun stuff. So it's like I'm working on my other video, the longer one I'm making, and it's like I'm reminiscing about everything I did on my 55, and I think the most fun I had was setting up like the suspension and putting the angle on the setting the pitch on the rear, the pinion angle, and doing that kind of stuff. That's fun, but you got to do all this other stuff first. So I'm getting better at it. It's like it's different.
Robin said you got to do 3 S's in the morning.
What's that? Oh yeah. I try to do 2 of the S's in the evening, so I only got to do the 1 in the morning. So
President's Day's a holiday for me, but not for Brian.
yeah, I have to work. I always have to work. I'm used to it.
Clock's getting ready.
We're getting ready to ring the clock.
Not yet. It always does that little click thing like 5 minutes before.
Yeah. That's fair enough too, Randy. That's true. And it's like I'm doing the passenger side rocker, and only the front third's bad. So I don't want to cut into the car the original stuff that's real good. So I'm thinking what I want to do is, and I'll video it, where I got it cut out. I'm going to lay a plate right there, and I want to trace the shape of the old rocker, cut it out, and then compare it on the new one. Because I don't want to cut up the new rocker and then it not match up to the old rocker. I want to make sure everything's copacetic before I make a repair rather than change the whole rocker on that side. And it's like the driver's side, I had no choice. I mean, there was no sill in between the inner and outer quarter. There was no metal there. There was nothing. And it wasn't attached to anything on the inside. So I pretty much, and the whole outside of it was thrashed. So I had no real choice but to do what I did on that side, change the entire thing. But on this side, I got choices to make.
Randy, how's the house coming along?
That metal he got, there's something going on there, Randy. I get AMD stuff, and it's good stuff. And I'll measure before I cut anything after watching that quarter panel he had. But that stuff that's like that front fender for the Nova that was on there on the driver's side. First of all, it was a 68. Second of all, it has a sticker right in there, made in Taiwan. It wasn't even a name brand. It was some off-brand stamp.
Hey, BBK.
It really, oh, what's going on, Corny? It really is too, babe. It's a nice shape. So we're going to save as much of it as we can. And it's, you know what one of the other things is too, is like half of the wheel well, I guess I'll show you when I'm doing the camera work in there. If you look up in there, half of the wheel well is replaced. It's like that's got a quarter panel laying on top of a corner panel on the passenger side. It's like it's been repaired so many different times, so many different ways. They just laid it on top of everything. So I'm gonna cut all that out, so we just have it back to where it's supposed to be.
Nice, Randy. Nice. Way to save money. You're a ding dong one.
I don't know. I know it wasn't AMD because everybody keeps saying AMD. Yeah, AMD's good stuff. I mean, they stand behind their stuff. All right, Kim got me the number. So let's do the stickers. Let's get the new sticker, the old truck I don't have, and a magnet. That's what I got to offer. I need a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50, go.
I don't know. We're not getting numbers.
Don guessed first. They're coming in now pretty fast, hon.
Everybody's running around it.
Yeah. There it is.
David Soloway.
David Soloway, number 20, David. Good job, buddy. There you go. Kim got it pulled up so everybody can see. Number 20. Way to go, David. We'll get that in the mail to you.
You need to get some new stickers.
I just got these ones.
Yeah, but you're running out of stuff, so you need to get more.
All right, we'll find some stuff. Winging it, I thought about it. I really did, and I decided against it. I want the full interior in the car. I don't want to have to take any springs out of the seat. And I have a tubbed car, the 55. I mean, I just wanted the regular Nova.
Yeah, maybe have your address.
And it's only going to be what, maybe 300 horsepower at the most. I might take the motor out and take it down to the shop and have Mayors freshen it up. I at least regasket it, I think. But I want something dependable because it really is going to be for Kim's hot rod.
I don't think we have David's address. He asked how.
Oh, David, could you email me your address? I thought you had it already.
I thought we had him on the list.
Let me get in here and I'll write it. It's on our page too.
There it goes. It's a little late. It's a minute late now. Yeah, well, he's not hanging those headers up in my dining room.
I told her I want to put that headers right behind me where the clock is here. She's like, nah, you ain't putting that on my thing. I actually got to hang that up in the shop at some point. When I finally get the Nova out of there and stuff, yeah, we'll look at that. But right now, it is what it is. I love that sign. Anyway, David, there's my email. Just email me your address and I'll mail them to you. And after I mail them to you, you'll have my address. And we can be pen pals. Maybe. I don't want it to be too crazy, Robbie. Maybe 300 horsepower, maybe nothing crazy. I just something nice. But I definitely would
Hi,
want to get.
Superbad. Thanks for coming in.
Take it easy, Superbad. I appreciate you stopping by, man. All right, thank you, man. Take care. But I'm hoping for around 300 horsepower. I want an EFI fuel setup on it, and I want an air conditioner. I'm going to get the what do they call that?
No, thanks, too, babe.
Because Kim isn't going to use it if she's not comfortable. She doesn't want to smell the exhausting gas, so that's why we're going to go EFI. And I'm hoping that it'll burn a lot cleaner and that it'll be regulated better. And also she's going to want air conditioning, so we're going to get that classic air conditioning, whatever it is. Power brakes, power brakes, and stuff like that. Just so it's comfortable. Power steering. It already has power steering. It has that first Nova power steering, but it has manual brakes. I'll probably put disc brakes all the way around. That's about it. No big tubs or nothing like that. The only thing I can't decide is like rims and tires. I like the Steelies with the little hubcaps. Now I know the Nova had the bigger ones, but I like the smaller Camaro type ones. They look really good on a Nova. But I showed that to Kim and she was like, But then I was looking. You can get 4 Riddler rims. I saw them on eBay and they look really nice on a Nova. They're charcoal gray, and you can get 4 rims for $750 off of eBay. The Riddlers, they have them on there right now. So I was looking at those. I'm not sure. That's down the road. That's the fun stuff. But Kim has to help pick that kind of stuff out.
Well, one wants to know what everybody wants for swap meet season. But is Randy, you going to the swap meet tomorrow? What are you buying? What are you looking for? Or are you going to be working on the flooring? 2 bones for the header sign. Big Job said.
No. I think I'd be even more for it than that.
Oh.
No, I thought so. I thought we gave $200 for that or something. I can't remember, honey. You paid it quite a bit. Kim gets very competitive. She doesn't really care what it is. If I want it and she's at an auction, or if she wants it and it's something at an auction, Kim gets very competitive and she forgets sometimes. And she just, and she gets mad if somebody.
Adam Woody said do weld wheels, perfect for Nova. Leanne and Tracy said rally would be nice.
Rally, I have 2 rally wheels. They're on the
One's-
back of the car, and I would move those ones up front because I think they're 6s, and I would get 7s. Maybe I think you can fit an 8-inch rim. I'm not sure. I have to double check. I have to. It's either a 7 or an 8-inch rim. I think 7. You're safe with 7 on the back on stock wheel wells. I'm going to move the shocks. I am. You can get a little more tire in there if you move the shocks. I'm going to move the shocks, but I'm not doing all that. That's a big hassle. It's like
One said Corvette aluminum slats. 79 Corvette aluminum slats.
I've seen. There's plenty of those. There's plenty of those for sale on the marketplace too. I've looked at those. They are pretty cool. The thing with mini tubs on these unibodies, and you saw Dan went through it. It's like you're actually supposed to cut into the frame rails. And hey, look, I ain't got no frame rails in the car right now, so it wouldn't been that big of a deal. But I just want a regular interior car. Not on this one. It's going to be a cool hot rod, but it's going to be just like hey. They were cool when they came out. They were cool hot rods. You couldn't get these giant tires. It's not going to the racetrack. It's not going to be a drag and drive. It's just going to be a hot rod.
Henry's looking at RVs and campers to live in.
I was actually looking at the little pool behind campers because if I ever do a drag and drive or a power tour, I was going to ask people to do the power tour. Do a lot of people pull a trailer and camp, or does everybody go to a hotel every night? I need to find out about stuff like that before I commit to anything. But those little clipper trailers, they're really nice, but they want like $8-10 for some of them things. But if I'm going to do it every year, it's cheaper to do that than to buy hotels and everything.
Big Job loves me even more now because I don't let things go in an auction.
She is very competitive. I wanted this right behind us.
I didn't like that lady.
What do you call that?
A buffet.
A buffet. I wanted that buffet. That's solid cherry. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's solid cherry. And I told Kim, because Kim and I like furniture. And I've actually restored a couple pieces. And I said to her, we were at the Briggs auction and same place I got all the car stuff. And I said, I really like that buffet there. And she goes, well, then we'll get it. And well, $300 or $400. What we get for that, Kim? $600, $700?
No.
I can't remember what it was.
I didn't like that lady though. She wasn't good.
Yeah, she kept. And Kim, we had a limit set, and Kim won a couple hundred over the.
I didn't go a couple hundred.
I think you did.
I did.
Well, she went over. She just kept going. And then she looked over.
That lady was there a couple of weeks and she was buying everything. I didn't like her.
Yeah, she was some kind of I think she was a dealer. She was either a dealer or she was decorating somebody's house because she wanted it. And she got into the bidding war with Kim for it. But you see, we got it. I think we overpaid for it, but it was fun.
George says, as far as I know, the trailers for tools and spares. 15 BB K's buddy got scammed for $1,500 on Marketplace.
Who did?
BB K's buddy.
You got to be careful on there.
Big job. I could have killed him that day when we went to pick up the stuff at the auction, and then the guy pulled out a thing.
Oh, the mystery box.
If looks could kill, he would have been dead.
I almost cried.
Well, we know what you almost did. We heard it like 6 or 7 times now, but when I saw that came out of there, he knew he was in trouble.
Well,
he New.
They had a box and it had tacks in it, and I looked through that box for any sign of the garlet's tack.
Hi, you babe.
And why they would put that garlet's tag or tack into a different box? It was under a bunch of other crap. And when the kid pulled it out, he didn't even really know what he had. I offered him the big block heads for it. I offered him a couple $100. I offered him more than he paid for the whole box. Nope.
I know one. I know.
What?
One said, take your own cash.
Well, those are once in a lifetime auctions, and I should have taken better advantage of it than I did. But there was a lot of competing, huh?
Was that during COVID?
Yeah, but there was a lot of competing people there. I mean, a lot of car enthusiasts showed up just for the gasser and trucks. I thought Kim was going to win that truck. I really did. I thought that was going to be ours, that aqua truck, and ended up somebody outbid her. But I thought we were getting
it. Randy's wife doesn't let it go either. She gets way too emotional.
Yeah.
Your two babies kept getting kicked out of the live. You better complain to YouTube or something.
I think I'm gonna click the conservative everything button next week. I always click to let the YouTube do it. But if they're gonna be doing this to people, I can't have that. That's not right. It's not like they're gonna make a fortune off of me anyway. They do it to a lot. Like Kim's not even monetized, and like when I watch her stuff, I usually gotta watch. Sometimes I gotta watch a commercial before hers. I don't think that's fair. She's not getting anything for
that. Randy's the guy that doesn't bid and then cries afterwards.
Yeah,
that's Brian.
I bid on stuff like that pedal car I wanted from Briggs that time, but I let it go because it was when pedal cars were really hot, but I knew it wasn't worth a ton. So I was willing to go a little bit on it. And I think I went up almost to $300, and the guy just kept going. I'm like, just take it. You can have it. It's just a toy. Oh, it would be in my basement right now.
I almost cut my finger off.
For what?
And he said I almost cut my finger off when I was doing one of my crafts. I can't remember which one. That sucks, BBK.
Yeah, that is. That's why guys like Jay are great to deal with. It's like he knows. It's like he's been around all this car stuff for so many years. He just sold something to a guy who was telling me on the phone. Last weekend we were talking for a while, and he was telling me that he just told some guy it was in Washington State. He's like, just mail. He goes, I'll mail it to you. Just send me a check. And the guy did. He's like, you get to know people, and it's like if you don't pay somebody, it gets around, and you don't want your reputation. You don't want a bad reputation with the car community. Because everybody knows everybody. You want to be on the up and up, At least that's the way I feel. I don't want to owe anybody any money. I went down there one day. I forgot. Kim thought I took the envelope, and I thought she took the envelope. We showed up at Jay's, and Jay's like, "Just take it and send me a check." I was like, I was embarrassed, but he was like, "Dude, don't worry about it. Just send me a check."
Kevin, how's your numbers with the medicine you're on? Are they coming down still? Or did they level out? I wonder how Mr. B's shoulder's doing. I haven't seen Mr. B in a while. Is he saying anything on Facebook?
Who?
Mr. B.
No, I haven't heard from Grady in a couple weeks. I guess it's been about a month and a half. About 6 weeks I haven't heard from Grady.
Are you looking for those?
No, I have one there.
Huh? Oh, I thought you said you were out of magnets.
No, I should get some. Next time they offer them. Yesterday they were offering coasters, and you said that wouldn't be good.
I didn't say that wouldn't be good. I like the magnets better.
Yeah.
You put words in my mouth.
Well, I misunderstand, I guess.
I guess I'm not going to chat again.
He said he's still 5'9". That's pretty cool. I'm still working up on that medicine, Kevin. and they give me 6 needles for each thing, and I start at 25. Then the next 6 are going to be 50, and then they want to check my level, and then they said they're probably going to raise it to 75, then probably 1.
He's gonna raise it to 1. 1.
Kevin knows what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh. Big Job's buddy told him about an auction now. He wants the same vehicle as his buddy. What did they put you on? Ozempic?
Ozempic.
What's your blood alcohol content?
I have no idea. This is my first beer. I'm about to get up and get another one.
You really shouldn't, because it's 9:16.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't. Could you give me my phone then so I could show him that Bronco I was looking at?
I've only been up like 5 times. You couldn't tell me that one of these times I was on.
Well, when I was talking earlier, you could have took the hint and just grabbed it for me.
You're asking for it.
I always ask for it. Let me see if I can find this thing real quick.
Actually, Big Job, it's still bad. It comes and goes, though. It does. Some days it hurts really bad, and some days it's not that bad. I do not whine. I'm not a whiner.
There's the Bronco, and see they painted it that new color.
Put the picture in the frame.
Is it in the frame? Is that in the frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a really nice truck, but it's like 2.5 hours away. So.
Yeah, that's probably what it's BAC. It's Chaz.
I didn't get her anything, Randy. We don't do that. We don't do Christmas. We don't do birthdays. We don't do any of that. It's like the only time, like I used to send Kim stuff for Valentine's Day when she worked in an office because all the other girls are getting stuff. You can't not do that, but we don't exchange stuff. It's like we get whatever we want year round. If I want something, I buy it. If Kim wants something, she buys it. It's like, it's just, we've always been that way. Maybe that's weird, but it's less pressure on either of us.
I don't like flowers.
She doesn't like flowers.
I like them growing in the ground.
Right. Maybe a plant, something like that. But it's like one of those things. It's like I said, when she worked in the office, you have to do it because, well, that's what you do. But
He said, "No wonder you're in trouble all the time."
yeah. See, I don't like those. I don't like those fake ones. That's not a. I don't think that's a real one. Maybe it is. I don't know.
Probably eventually, Big Job, but right now I got to pick the little dog up and down off the couch. He's in the bed. He's too old to get up by himself. So.
Yeah, that's a kit one. I check on eBay. They show up like 2-3 times a year. They show.
He
up
did tell me happy. He did tell me Happy Valentine's Day.
I did do that.
So Torp said, "I just tell the wife Happy Valentine's."
Yeah, it's at this stage, like I said.
What'd you get your wife, Randy? Besides the house, you didn't buy some sweets for your sweetie.
There you look at Randy. Every day's a holiday for her. She gets to be married to you, Randy.
Chad sent a pajamagram one year, and Megan laughed her ass off and made fun of him. I make fun of Brian all the time.
What are you gonna do?
Well, that's nice, Kevin. Chocolate, rose, card, and sexy pajama pants. The last one was for him.
That's good stuff. Yeah, where's David? We got to make sure David's getting a sip. Don't forget to email me, David. Did you email me?
I heard phone buzz. I think that was yours.
Yeah. Not yet.
Torp sent a barbershop quartet to her work to sing her happy birthday once. That would be embarrassing.
You don't call me a dog.
No, I said I had to pick the dog up and down.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've had to pick me up and down a couple of times.
Yeah, I have to pick the dog up and down on the bed, on the couch, off the couch. Can't
Out
do
of his chair.
that. He's my little old man. I love him.
Thanks.
Not you.
Not me. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Oh, yeah, there you go. Sure thing, buddy. Have at it. Enjoy yourself.
Don't forget to send your address, David.
Yes, please send us your address. I'll put the email in there one more time.
I don't know where the big dog is. Yes, we were made for each other.
There you go.
Yep. If the same thing happens to me, Big Job, but I haven't gotten any ads. The commercials haven't been coming up. But every time I guess one of them does, it kicks me out of the live chat.
I don't know. You know, a couple times, like 2 times in the past 2 months, 3 months, I had to go in there and protest. They limited the
Bye, Dawn.
take care of Don.
The heating blanket's kicking in for Dawn.
The heating, I don't blame you, buddy. I'm tired too. Whether I was reported or whatever, they said I had limited thing or whatever, and I had to go in and say why and have them review it. And it turned out it was nothing. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
We don't know how old the one dog is, Kevin, but he's probably up there, 14 or 15. The other one, we do know he's 11. So almost the same age as yours. Kevin's dogs are 10 and 16.
Yeah. Well, probably right around the same age.
Hey, Shop Cat. He said they probably reported you because of your shady ways.
I'm probably the least shady person in the chat. I think I'm pretty predictable. I try to behave myself. I don't always succeed, but I do try my best to not be cussing and carrying on. I think age has something to do with it too, Randy. I used to be pretty rowdy. I calmed down. I don't get excited anymore. What? What?
I talk to you on the way home when you're driving home from work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get excited every day.
A little bit, once in a while.
Every
I get
day.
excited a little bit. Like
Every day.
Well, people pull out in front of you, you get a little upset. Everybody does.
Every day is the same thing. It's Groundhog Day, the movie.
Well, I won't call you anymore. That's it.
Hey,
I'm not
Desert
calling
Rat.
you anymore.
How
Hey,
you
what's
doing?
up, Mike? Hey, yeah, sure thing, buddy.
Well, he's out west, right? Desert Rat.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just dinner time for him.
Yeah.
That's right, Kevin. Don't get excited anymore. You might break something.
It's true. It's true. If you sneeze, you dislocate a rib nowadays. It's like, what the heck, man?
Oh, how's your hip today?
Oh, actually, no pain today. All week, my hip was.
Oh,
down.
he was going to need a hip replacement.
I can't explain. I'm going to have to get one of those lifts, like at least one like Dan has. I can't be getting up and down off the ground like that anymore. Holy crap.
And then he hit his head onto something today.
Wow. Right there. See it? Nope, wrong side. Right there.
No, he stopped at his friend's garage on the way home.
Usually.
Right.
This is the first week I didn't stop.
He stops at his friend's garage. He doesn't stop at the bar. He stops at the garage. And then he tells me I'll be home. I'm just going to stop for a minute.
Well, sometimes the conversation's good. You know, you guys know how it is, man. You get down there, you start messing around with your buddies. You know, sometimes they're busy, so you got to talk to them while they're working, get in their way, help them hold stuff. You know? It's like, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, shop cat. Like if you yawn wrong or drink water too hard.
Yeah, it is. It is, Kevin. It's especially when the concrete's cold. You know, you're down there for about 20 minutes or something like that, and you go to get up, and the knees don't quite work, so you got to roll over. I used to just be able to jump up. Now I got to roll over, get on one certain arm because this one hurts. You know the deal, man. It is what it is.
Randy rolls his eyes a lot more now.
I am gonna have to get something. But even if I just put it up on I'm kind of worried about putting that Nova. I wanted to put the front of it up on race blocks so I could get under there because I think I'm gonna end up replacing a lot of that floor. And it's like I don't know if I can jack it up because of the table in front. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do there.
One said he couldn't get off his mattress for 3 hours when he woke up and stretched, and he's a lot younger and thinner than most of you.
Good luck in a couple of years, buddy. You'll hit him one more time. Absolutely take a sip. I think Robbie might be behind now because of what you were saying, hon.
Yeah?
Well, he just said take a sip, so I pulled this thing up. I don't know if it was from before or... There you go. Chaz is seeing it in real time, see?
Yesterday, Randy stood up and his back said no.
You ain't kidding, man. It's all true. Everything they tell you. I remember, working with guys. I've been in the shops since I was 20 years old, and it's working with the guys that were in their 50s then. They were saying, "Oh, you just wait," and I'm like, "Eh." Now I know exactly what they were talking about. I wish I'd have slowed down way back then. I might be in a little better shape. Kim makes fun of me. I can't grab things with my hands anymore, certain things. And it's like, she's like, "Oh, you just do this." I'm like, "Kim, it doesn't do that anymore."
I wish I did. I wish I played softball longer. I wish I didn't quit softball because since I've quit softball, everything hurts more.
You don't think it's because of?
No. Chaz's knee gave out a couple weeks ago, and he ended up trying to negotiate 2 steps to get out of the house.
That's what you got to do. We're all going through the same thing. It looks like we're winding in on 1 hour. We got a minute and 20 seconds left. So tell me what you want to tell me. Let's all have fun. Mark, take it easy. Have a good weekend.
Blood. I didn't even know Give Blood was here. Hi and bye, Give Blood.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Give Blood is quiet. He just comes in and listens.
Hangs out.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Right, Chaz? If I had known, I would have kept playing softball.
One said don't craft with the yellow nautical word.
Bye, Randy.
All right, dude. Take care, Randy.
Bye,
have a good weekend,
Bye,
man. Do something fun.
Bye, Big Job. Bye, El.
Take it easy, El. I was digging those.
No, Big Job's El.
Oh.
Not L and NC. Bye, L and NC, too.
Oh, okay. I got L from L and NC. He had 2 station wagons up on pick. I'll have to show them to you on Facebook. He's got a 55 wagon, but he also has, I can't remember what it was. I think it's like a 69 Chevelle wagon or something, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. I gotta look and see. I only saw a picture of it real quick.
Bye, everyone. Stay warm, stay safe with all the snow coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully it won't last. Good luck, Henry.
Yeah, good luck in your search, brother. All right, till next week. Take care, everybody.
Bye.